because I didn't know what was going on in the scenario. I was like, what is going on? Because like I would see like the husband would be like, oh, come on, whatever, like Cheryl, like, come on, Cheryl, like let's go. She's like, no, like look at your dick. It's like, it's so small, it doesn't do anything for me, blah blah blah.
Damn. Bed, love,
Bed, love,
beyond. Bed, love, beyond. Bed, love, beyond.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to Bed Love Beyond, the podcast for the hopeful and the hater, and us to discuss sex, love, and whatever's clever with like-minded people like you who are also in limbo with love.
Like us.
I'm Martini.
And I'm Jennifer.
And today's episode is episode 83. Would you ever sleep with a guy while your man was watching in front of you? Wait, what the cuck?
No, thank you.
No, thank you. You've already made your decision.
Yep.
She's like, yeah. So today basically we're gonna be talking about cuckolding. And I got this. Well, before we get into daily edition stuff, I got this from
You're the worst?
Yes, from You're the Worst, because I been busy with a lot of things, but I wanted to just start. I saw a lot of things that I liked, was just compiling, and I was like, oh, yo, I need to freaking like just finish these things. So like I finally finished the book that I got from Dr. Nerdlove, which was amazing, and I completely forget the name. I should have looked it up before I started the podcast, but that was a great book about like sex and dating and relationships. I think it was called like New Game Plus. I know that's really wrong, but I know the word game is in it. I'll probably look it up before the podcast is done. But if not, I'll just put the link in this episode so you can get it yourself.
Put it up on Instagram too.
Yeah, great book. And also I was like, oh, I haven't seen like the entire third season of You're the Worst, and I knew it was coming up. The new season was coming up. I was like, you know what, let me watch this, because it's not like I hated it. It's just that life just caught up with me. So I like binged. I had like I finished it in like 2 sittings. It was great. It was great. And then I saw on season 3, episode 7 was when they were talking about cuckolding. I was like, oh yeah, because I already had this planned out. This episode planned out like long ago, like episode like 11. Because I remember when Poly Games first came to the podcast. For some reason you were interested about it, and like because you never heard the word before.
I think my ex told me about it for some reason, and coincidentally enough, like a couple weeks ago, Heather was like, "Do you know what cuckolding is?" I was like, "Yeah." I wasn't like, not like I'm some expert, but like, yeah, I know what it is because someone told me, and because I saw it happen on You're the Worst. Yeah. So yeah, I know what it is now.
Yeah. So
and I would not participate.
So I was like, oh, all right. I'll
not judging if you do. I mean, hey.
I was like, all right. So this is good because now we have a reference and all that stuff. So I was like, all right, yeah, it's definitely time to talk about it and make a show about it, because I find it really interesting, because there was like 3 or 4 articles that I was reading about it, and I was like, okay, because I knew what it was, but then like I found articles that were talking about like the psychology of it and all that stuff, and I was like, okay.
I think it's pretty fucked up. I mean, like the psychology of it is pretty fucked up. I mean,
yeah, and I thought you'd be interested in it too, because I mean,
the psychology of it.
Yeah, for the psychology of it. So I was like, okay, so that's pretty cool. So
so for those of you who don't know what cuckolding is.
Oh, okay. I didn't know we were getting into it right now.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, well, go ahead. We'll get to it.
Yeah. We'll get to it.
I'm not in a rush to talk about it.
Jeez. Okay. Yeah. So Daily Dish. So before we get into it, thank you for all the guests that we've been having the last couple of episodes. You guys have been great, and thank you. And we're gonna get more guests as well on other topics. And of course, if you have a topic you want us to explore or have any questions you wanna ask us, you can write to us at bedlovebeyond@gmail.com, or you can text us at 201-862-8-BED. That is 201-862-8233. And yeah, so you can text us a topic if you want us to talk about something. Or you can just text us and say what's up. We exist. We're real, and it's a real number. So, but yeah, thank you for all the guests that we've been having in the recent episodes. Great topics, great guests, great episodes. But the thing is, what Jennifer made me realize is that like we haven't been able to really get in touch with each other, because as soon as the episode starts, we just get into it because we don't want to like waste the guest's time and have them like just listen to our daily stuff. So like I feel that I haven't heard from like Jennifer in a year. So to figure out like what's going on in her life, and she hasn't, heard anything from mine. So this is a long time coming. So what's going on, Jennifer?
I want like nothing. I don't know.
Right?
So obviously my August deadline of my boyfriend moving in did not happen.
Mm-hmm.
That does not mean I'm breaking up with him. It means that we've come to a new deadline, which he kind of laid out on his own. And more I hear him kind of say language that makes me confident. But, I know how I am. And sometimes, like, if things are, like, way too hard, I'm like,
Okay.
I don't need this.
Oh,
and it's not that I don't feel like I need the relationship. Like, and every time, like, I think that, like, when I'm not with him and when I'm frustrated about not being with him.
Yeah.
But, like, when I'm with him, I'm like, oh, I love this kid.
Duh.
He's awesome.
Oh, that's good.
So, I don't know. I have to just, like, be patient.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying. But, I'm trying to get my head in the game. Nothing else is really going on. Everyone knows my niece came to visit. That was interesting. She has a new girlfriend already. And they're moved in already.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I had a hard time swallowing all that. I also had a hard time, like, swallowing, like, the fact that she was like, yeah, I can't wait to, like, get all dressed up and go out to the city with you. And then when she got here, she was, like, buying, like, men's Dockers and, like, men's boat shoes and wearing boxers. I was like, what's happening?
Right.
And I'm totally open to it, but, like, I just didn't know, like, the worst part is like, I don't think she knows. And she sounds like, I mean, everyone heard her. She sounds like she knows what she feels and what she wants. I just don't feel like she really does. I feel like she's just always very confused in life. And I just had to, like, sit back and, like, witness it and just be supportive. So.
What do you mean by that? Like, what? You don't think that she's a full lesbian or something like that?
No, it's not that. It's just, like, 1 minute, she's just like, yeah, I can't wait to, like, get all dressed up and bring my skirt and, do my hair. And then next minute she's, like, rolling up in, like, baseball caps and, like, hoodies. Right. And I'm like, huh? And it's not even, like, how, like, us, like, people who, like, went to high school in the 90s, like, I used to rock, like, bodysuits and baggy jeans and Timbs.
Mm-hmm.
There was something still, like, sexy about it.
Okay.
Ask anybody. They'll tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is just, like, very, like, trans. And I don't think that's her end game.
Mm.
Like, she's like, oh, no, I want to dress more like this. And she showed me, like, a picture of, like, this girl, like, in an Adidas tracksuit. But, like, the girl still, like, had her hair out and stuff like that like, made her look feminine.
Okay.
And, like, I just feel like she's kind of missing that. I don't know what her end game is.
Oh, okay. So you're saying that she's missing her femininity.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay.
I mean, she's not, like, grabbing her balls or anything, but, like...
I hope not.
I don't know. It was just, like, a weird situation for me because, like, I was told over the phone, like, I was getting one person, and, like, when she broke up with her last girlfriend, she started dressing more feminine and stuff and said that, like, oh, it was the girl who made me dress like that. And it wasn't, clearly.
Right.
Or maybe she does it because, like, when she dates women, the women who she's attracted to are more feminine.
Right.
And, but, whatchamacallit?
Oh, so, I mean, I know this might sound offensive to the people who this pertains to, but you think she feels that she has to be, like, the quote-unquote man in the relationship?
I don't know. Maybe. I haven't figured it out.
Mm-hmm.
But I realized, like, after, like, going shopping with her that I was, like, spending way too much energy on trying to figure it out. And I really just needed to, like, enjoy my time with her.
Yeah.
Other than the fact that, like, she was, like, on the phone, like, nonstop, which we talked about when she was here. But,
right.
like, she was literally, like, there would be times where I'd be like, dude, you're being rude. Like, people are here to see you. They came over to my house to see you. And you're just, like, in the corner on the phone, like.
Right.
So,
right.
I don't know. Other than that, I don't know what's happening. I have a high school reunion coming up. That's always exciting.
Nice.
I don't know. Like, originally I was going to bring my boyfriend, and then I just, like, kind of felt like everyone who's going is either going with their husband. Like, none of my friends who have, like, significant others are bringing their significant others. And only a couple of my friends who I, like, know of are going. And so I'm just like, I'm just going to go because I know me. Like, I'd be upset, like, if I didn't. Like, not upset. Like, I'd be like, oh, fuck, I should have went.
Yeah.
So.
But why have you guys made a pact to not
No,
bring your
I
significant
haven't made
others?
a pact. Like, I was going to bring them, and then I was like, you know what? Like, the tickets are super expensive. Like,
Okay.
you know, and obviously I'd, like, not that I'd have to pay for him, but, like, I'm inviting him to something, you know what I mean? Like, he's not going to pay to go to my reunion.
Right.
That's weird.
Okay.
So, like, and then I was going to bring him, and then, like, I wasn't, and then, like, the venue got changed, and I was just like, all right, look, forget it. You're not going. And then I think he kind of felt, like, a certain way about it.
Yeah.
And then, like.
Because from how you're saying it, you never even asked him if he wanted to go.
Well, I did ask
okay.
him. I
And
go,
what'd he say?
I go, if I'm probably going to go to my high school reunion. Would you want to come with me? And he was like, yeah. But then, like, that was originally, like, when I was at a bar.
Okay.
now-
Where's it at now? The freaking Magic Kingdom in, like, Disney World?
Yeah, no, it's at the Magic Kingdom in Patterson, the brownstone.
Okay.
So it's like a formal place where everyone, like, had, like, sweet 16s. People have had weddings, and people. I mean, we've had Passover dinners there.
Okay.
Not Passover, overpass. Overpass. What are they called? When somebody passes away, I can't think of the word.
Oh.
Repast dinners.
Okay.
I don't know. That's what I remember it for. Sweet 16 and repast dinners, unfortunately.
Okay.
Like, that's where you, like, go. It's, like, a very fancy place. Dress up, whatever.
Okay.
But now the tickets are, like, $85 a head. You know what I'm saying? Which isn't, like, super expensive. But, like, you know, like, we're trying to figure out life right now. So.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
So, whatever. I was going to pay for him. And then, like, he was, like, butthurt about, like, me uninviting him without kind of telling him. Because I was like, oh, I'm going to my reunion this weekend. And he's like, you didn't tell me. I thought you weren't going. And I was like, yeah, well, I decided to go. So then I was going to bring him, but now he's sick. And then he was just like, and then, like, yesterday we were, like, talking to this guy. Some guy came to the house about redoing his bathrooms. So, like, that's going to be, like, $20,000.
Jesus.
But, like, yeah. I mean, not the $85 and the amount of $20,000 is a big deal. But, like,
I know, but, like, that's.
But,
a lot.
like, you know, like, he was like, I'd really rather just do the overtime if I can.
Yeah,
you
to
know,
pay for the thing.
To pay for the bathroom.
Yeah.
Because the guy was like, well, I'll just put $2,000 down now, and, like, you know, we'll figure it out. So, but and he said to the guy, that's the only part. The other guy was like, He's like, you know, I want to be out of here by, like, January. And I was like, okay. I'm like, you just wait until the last fucking second, aren't you, buddy?
Yo,
So.
you need to calm down, all right? Hey, can we go back to the last couple episodes where it seemed dire, and now it seems better? Okay,
Seems possible, but it's not probable yet.
Hey, look,
Whatever.
he's up against a lot of shit. All right,
He's not, though.
So, yes, he is.
It's not like dudes are, like, knocking down the door and, like.
No.
What?
Okay. To me, I don't know all the facts, obviously, but to me, I feel that, like, the moving thing is, like, not advantageous for him.
What do you mean?
Like, okay, and this is just me speculating, obviously, because I don't know everything.
No, he's not excited about it
Why isn't he excited about it?
because he has to give up his place.
Okay, but other than that, though,
I don't know.
because, like,
I think he's got a little bit of a fear of things. It's just like he's, like, worried. He's always worried that, like, what's gonna go bad.
yeah, because he has to think about that, and you don't. Because you know why?
Yeah, I do.
No, the only thing that you need to worry about is the relationship itself. But, like, if you guys break up, guess what? You're good because you're at home.
I wouldn't kick him out.
You wouldn't kick him out, but he has to leave.
No, I wouldn't kick him out.
I didn't say you had.
No, I mean, he'd have to leave eventually.
Yeah, but that's what
I
I'm
don't
saying.
think there's nothing that we can't work out.
Right.
I still believe that. I mean, it's kind of fucked up, but I still, like, to this day, like, believe that, like, if me and my ex put in, like, actual effort into the relationship,
Right.
we wouldn't have had broken up either. But like, we both gave up, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to get to the point where I give up.
No,
And
I
that's
hear you.
sometimes, like, that's how I feel. Like, all right, this shouldn't be this hard. And I say that to him sometimes, and he gets all like, "Oh, why are you making me feel bad?"
Right.
I'm like, I'm being realistic to you. You want to be realistic and be like, "Oh, what if I move in and break up?" This should not be this hard. We are way too grown for this shit.
Right. No, I feel you, but at the same time, like, again, like, just like the problem with, I feel, with like your ex with this one is that they're moving, they're reconstructing their life for your life as opposed to you guys. Yeah, because again, this is your house. He's moving into your house. It's not going to be our house.
Well, then let's get money together and buy another house. I don't know, whatever. That's not even an option.
You wouldn't do that.
I would.
You'd give up your house and you guys would move into a house.
Yeah.
You would do
if
that.
I was married or engaged, yeah. If I was engaged.
Okay, so you're putting that stipulation on him for that.
Because you can't go into a house.
But for him,
you should never buy a house with someone you're just dating. That's dumb. Sorry if you guys have done it, but it's just in my humble opinion, if you put down money with somebody on a house.
Well, not a house, an apartment, like another. What I mean
apartment,
is another
no.
place.
I'm not downgrading. I don't have to. I have a house now. When we're gonna go fucking move into a garden apartment? Nope.
No, but that's what I'm saying though. Like you have this stipulation, which is fine. You can have that. You're your own person.
Sure am.
But for him to come in here and he have nothing. Another thing, if he moves in here, is it a longer commute to his job or a closer commute to his job? It's the same.
Same.
How's it the same?
It's the same distance.
Okay.
I live the same distance from the tunnel that he does.
Mm-hmm.
The train on the way home might be 15 minutes longer.
Yeah.
But it's 15 minutes, and I've offered to pick him up on the days that I can.
Mm-hmm.
And he only takes the train 3 days a week.
Mm-hmm.
So, but this is also the thing that you sacrifice for love. Am I going to sleep every night with all that snoring? Probably not. Am I going to be able to sprawl out in the bed? Probably not. Am I going to have to cook for someone else and have to consider somebody else's feelings when I just want to run out of the house and go have Starbucks with my friends? Yes, these are all part of being in a relationship. It doesn't sound like big things, but unfortunately, or fortunately for me, my job is at home. Mm-hmm. And I go out when I go out.
Yeah.
So I go out there'll be 2 days a week where he's home and I have to go out to work. Mm-hmm. But I'm not going to bother him or whatever. Mm-hmm. I'm going to let him do his thing.
All right. I'm just saying. The
relationships are about compromise. We're both gonna have to compromise, and I'm sorry that.
But his thing is a really big thing.
I can't change that.
I know you can't, but what I'm saying is this is his fear. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but what are you gonna do? Sit in your fucking house with your fear and your balls in your hand your whole life, and not move and not go anywhere and not do anything and just stay in the same spot? No, because you're afraid.
No, but what I'm saying is you're asking for a lot. That's all that I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what his fear is.
So if I were to move there, I have to give up my dog. I'd have to give up my parking. Mm-hmm. I'd have no place to park. I'd have to risk the fact that the elevator might be out and I have a heart condition and I'm going to have to fucking fly up 4 flights of stairs with groceries, with laundry, because the laundry's in the basement. Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, I'm doing my laundry right outside my bedroom door now. So I'm not saying that my sacrifice is bigger.
It's the same thing. That's what I'm saying.
Right, but that's the thing. Be a gentleman. Stop your shit.
Oh, now we're putting gender roles into it?
I'm just asking him to be a gentleman.
So are you going to do shit in the bedroom then?
Sure. In the bedroom, I'll cook, I'll clean. I'll do my part.
All right, that's what I want to hear, because you didn't need to put in the gender roles in there. But I'm just saying.
Yeah.
All that I'm saying is,
I do it now. It's not like I don't do it now.
I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying is just that from what I see, it's okay, maybe that's what his thing is, and of course, yeah, because I remember you saying that was the biggest thing. He was like, yo, how about if
that's fine, but you could be afraid
we break up and then I gotta go from my parents' house,
and then what? How long are you gonna be afraid for? The rest of your life? If it's not me, it's gonna be somebody else. Right. Or you're going to meet some bum bitch, and she's going to be like, oh, I live with, my cousin, or I live, on, this, little guard apartment. I'll move in with you. And then you're giving up your space anyway for some bitch that you probably really don't like that much. Mm-hmm. So, because she aggravates you because she does X, Y, and Z. I'm sure I aggravate him, but, we managed to get along as well as we do.
All
We're
right.
a year and a half plus now in, mm-hmm. and we still have all those little warm fuzzy feelings about each other. I just don't like that something that I'm asking of you to forward the relationship seems to be such such a feat. It's like, oh,
It is a feat.
I don't know.
I'm not saying that he shouldn't take the feat, but don't make it minimal. Like it's some little thing. No, it's a huge thing to move in.
It's not like,
with
oh, if
somebody.
I move in with you, I'm gonna get AIDS. I don't know if I should do it.
No. I think it's just maybe because you're just used to it, because like you've either moved in with people or people have moved in
No,
with
I've
you.
really, like, never-
so it's
oh, yeah, I
like
did move in with
so
someone
it's like it's nothing to you, but like it's a big thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a
I
big,
asked
it's a big
Geisha,
thing.
my dog. She doesn't want to move, so
Okay.
Geisha has the final decision.
She does. But
Right,
no,
Geisha?
but what I'm just saying, it is a big feat. And I am glad that he's working it out. And two, you're not being so nagging about it.
Trying not to be. I'm not gonna say that I never like
I know
days
that,
like
please.
days like today is hard. Like he's sick and like I have stuff to do here and I have to get up like early in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Like and he usually comes here most days. So I told him I was like, just come here, relax. I'll cook you soup. I already made dinner. Come eat dinner. And he's just like, I don't know. And I'm like, I'll come pick you up. But like this is the thing. Like little stuff like this wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah.
If we live together.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that sounds like so retarded, but like,
No,
sorry, I shouldn't say that word.
It
It's
makes
rude.
sense.
But like, it just like, it's frustrating. And then it just gets like, I want to throw my hands in the air
Mm-hmm.
and party like I just don't care. Not that part. But, whatever.
So when he moves in, will you make it in our house as opposed to...
I've already told him, like, when he, like, because he's like, oh, I have to pack stuff. I have to move stuff. I'm like, I have to pack stuff. I have to sell stuff.
Mhm.
Like, this couch may not be here anymore.
Right.
Like, I might, like, let him move his couch down here or, like, whatever. Or, I might have to, like, move. I'm going to have to move stuff in the closet. I'm going to have to, like, do a lot of stuff to make room for his stuff. But it's not like I'm not willing to do that. I'm, like, ready. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Like, where do I let me move my car over so you can put your car in the garage too? Like, I'm ready.
I don't know if there's going to be enough space.
There is. I've put 2 cars in it before.
Okay.
It's tight. Like
Oh, that's what I mean.
it's tight like a virgin,
All right.
but it happens.
Good night, everybody. All right.
Anywho, enough about my shit.
No, your thing is interesting.
By the way, everyone should be watching Insecure. The season's over now, but
Already?
man,
Oh, okay.
it was so deep.
I'm sure it is.
Team Lawrence. Anywho,
Yeah, I guess everybody should be watching Insecure. I heard it's an amazing show. Which I mean, Issa Rae Issa Rae is an awesome talent. So yeah, you should. But
good relationship stuff, and also like a lot of good social things that like a lot of people don't talk about. Like gentrification and how women get paid less than men, and how women don't like to be, women don't like when guys come in their face. That was a whole episode. Not a whole episode. It was a part. But
Okay.
It was like a big part.
mm-hmm.
So she felt like very disrespected.
Mm-hmm.
But she knew what he was doing. Like, what do you think was going to happen? I don't know. But, I mean, it is something that a lot of people should discuss. Good to watch with your friends, have discussions.
Mm-hmm.
Cheating. Why you always go for the bad guy.
We had that episode a long time ago.
Yeah. But,
Oh my god.
But yeah, it's a good show. It's over. I hate to say this, but I like it better than You're the Worst.
Oh, okay.
And You're the
I can
Worst.
kind of see that actually from your perspective, anyway.
Right. You're the Worst just started, and Gretchen bothers me a lot.
She always bothered you.
I know. But
No.
anywho.
I really like that show, and I forgot how much it inspired me to write, because Jimmy Shive Overly is a writer, and he just inspires me to write, and like I've been like going back into writing because I've stopped that for a bit just because just shit. But like I was like, man, this show is really great, and like this character is awesome. And I was like, I miss these people. I was like, I missed everybody.
these people.
No, I was like,
How you guys been?
no, I miss Jimmy, and like the way that like he speaks is so like disgustingly like eloquent, and like Gretchen is crazy, and freaking Lindsay's fucking hot, and
Oh God.
she is. I'm sorry, I like her, and she's so stupid. But
Oh, then you need to see like the second episode, or it's technically the third episode.
right. No. I'll get to it eventually. But yeah,
Next season.
yeah, right. But yeah, it's a great show. But
So what's going on in your world? Since I don't really talk to you other than when you're here.
My world.
Fun fact, guys.
My world. I mean, nothing really. Oh, not that this person will ever hear this, but shout out to my mom. It's her birthday today.
Aw, happy birthday, Mom.
I love you very much, and she had a great day. She really had a great day. I worked last night, and
Martini's mom's Haitian rice is the bomb. Best I ever had. Just want to say that.
I'm editing that out.
Why?
Because your boyfriend is Haitian, and his mom is probably gonna cook for you, and his mom's rice should be the best.
Oh, I had his mom's rice, and it was really good. Shut up! It was really good, but
Jesus,
she put shrimp in it.
Trying to freaking. Oh, okay.
And I'm not like a fan of shrimp. It was good though. It was good.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, I know that.
But your mom puts like the Carmagin in it. Oh my god, that shit's the bomb.
Yeah, I'm editing all that shit out. My god,
Anyway.
Trying to cause beef.
Anyway.
Yeah. So yeah, she yeah, it's her birthday today, so she's awesome.
She
Even though
makes
she gets on
really
my
good
nerves.
Haitian rice. Period.
Yeah. So there's that.
Which I'm not allowed to have anymore. Period.
That's exclamation point.
Anyway. Happy birthday, Martini's mom.
What else? Yeah. So yeah, got back into You're the Worst. Got back into writing. Awesomeness. It's definitely cuffing season, so I've been really feeling it. Like last night, got really lonely. Oh, and freaking what's it called? To call back, I forget which episode that you found out about your ex messing with his ex. The person, yoga chick, is back with her ex.
Damn, she's damaged. Sorry.
What? So I don't know what I don't even know what. Just I don't know what number it is, but go back to the November 2016 episodes, and you'll see what happened with that. But yeah, I remember the first time her and I did yoga. I remember I told you this.
He was there, right?
And he was there because he wanted to like meet me and all that stuff, and like because she's been saying like rave reviews and all this stuff about me, and he wanted to like meet me, and I was like, hey, what's up, man? And he was super cool. He was mad cool, and he was there with his girlfriend, and I was like, all right, this is awkward, but this is cool anyway. So then, of course, she went out with like whatever, like that new dude, whatever. What did I call him? Captain Planet. She went out with him, and then like freaking yesterday, last night I was bored at work, and again lonely, and of course cuffing season, all that stuff. And
You
then
didn't jerk off at work again, did you?
no,
Oh.
I didn't. First off, it was never at that job.
Oh, that's good to know. I think.
Yeah, really lonely, really bored. So of course, the social media got to me, and I was like, all right, let me see what these freaking people are up to.
Are you back on Facebook yet?
No.
He's like, no.
And then I was like, wait, what the? So like, she went on this like really, really cool I guess yoga trip to like Indonesia and shit, or Nepal, wherever that is. And she went with like, like, I don't know, like 8 or 9 people, and he was there with her, and I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. Cause I mean, they were like us, saying they were dating, and then they became exes, and then they just became friends. And then, but I didn't see his chick, and I didn't see her man. And like there was a lot of pictures where they were like really close together, and like, well, not intimate, but like just close,
So
like,
you're speculating, really?
I'm speculating, but at the same time, she would like she would put her head on his shoulder, and they would be like really close together and stuff. And I was like, whoa, okay. I was like, yes, so sure, factually, yes, I'm speculating, but I believe that they are back together. And it was like, damn, all right, cool, all right. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I felt some type of way, but not a jealousy type thing or whatever, but just something. But I don't know.
It happens.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, but something that you'll be proud of and that I'm proud of. But at first I was like, really? why are you doing this? Is one day Jennifer sends me this text. No context, no nothing. She just sends me this text. I open it up, and it's a freaking Groupon for geek speed dating.
Did you go?
No, I didn't go.
Oh,
And
then why would I be proud?
Because I was like, hold up. Why did she send me this? I started laughing. I was like, that's pretty funny. I was
I know
like,
you're like rolling on the floor laughing my ass off. And I was like with my boyfriend. I was like, I sent Martini a geek speed dating thing, and he's laughing about it. He's like, I don't know. I'm like, you're weird too. I'm like, I was really trying to be nice.
I was like, yo, what is she trying to say? Or like, what is she trying to do? Whatever.
You are a known geek, self-proclaimed.
Mm-hmm.
You are looking for love,
Mm-hmm.
and there is speed dating for you, and it'd be good to talk about on the show.
See, I knew something. I was like, yeah, go ahead. Keep going. Aha, there it is. So I was like, what the hell, man? I was like, yo, what is she doing right now? So I started looking at it, and I was like, oh, okay, that's cool.
I was actually at the hospital with a fever.
Oh, and that's when you did it?
Yeah.
Are you? Am I supposed to take that back now? Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you so much,
No, I guess
best
not.
friend, BFF. But
I was just looking out for you.
so
Anyway. So what's the part where I'll be proud?
Can I get to it?
Oh, sorry. I have ADD.
So like I was looking at it, and then I was like, oh, it's in the city. Well, I don't like the city, whatever. And I was like looking at it, and I was like,
He doesn't like the
man,
city. He's there all the time. Go ahead, next.
I am not there all the time.
Tell your Instagram, Matt. Go ahead.
And then I was really pissed. I was at the city, and then I was pissed because I was like, man, I missed that poet that I always repost, Sylvester McNutt, because he was in the city too, and I couldn't go because I had to work, because I really wanted to see him because I really like his stuff. And then I was like, damn it, man. I was like, yo, I need to be freaking like more proactive in my life, because I really wanted to see him, but I couldn't because of freaking work. But I was like, yo, man, this is whack. You know what? Yo, fuck this, man. I really want to go to speed dating. It's in my advantage. I've always wanted to go to speed dating, and it's in my advantage because it's geeks. And I was like, all right, let's go. So I signed up for it, and I was like, I signed up for it. Damn. Okay. Cool. 6 hours later, canceled. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, man.
It was canceled because of something, but it was like, you can. We gave you the refund, but then you can sign up for the same thing for September 30th, and I did it.
Good job.
So I'm going. So
Success.
But and of course, me being me, I ran through the gamut from everything being negative to everything being positive, and it's been really weird because, like, of course, even though
You're gonna fall in love.
no, I'm not. Well, I don't know. I shouldn't say that. Cause no, let me run through. Let me run it through you. So all the negative shit. All right, because it's weird. Because it's like, I don't know why. Oh, we're gonna talk about this in a future episode about age mattering. Okay,
Doesn't.
because
It does. Never mind.
it's freaking it's the age range is 20 to 40. I'm like, what the? Okay, so I'm gonna
For geeks, that's not bad.
So I'm gonna be the old dude in the club and then chilling, like being all pervy.
Yeah, but
and
wasn't
shit.
one of the girls that wasn't a religious chick really young?
I don't think she was that young. I forget now. She could have been, but I don't think not like 20.
27.
Maybe I don't know, but
Not a bad deal.
But yeah,
anyway.
but I was like, I was like, okay, all the negative shit, like, I don't know, not knowing what they were knowing and all that stuff, and just flopping on my face. But I was like, I really can't, because it's really structured from what I know of speed dating. It's really structured.
How many minutes per?
Well, okay. Usually the ones that I would see, it's 30 people, right? And it's 3 minutes per person.
Oh, damn.
But the thing is, though, this is like 10 to 12. It's gonna be really small, and I don't know what that
10 to 12 people.
Yeah, that's what I read, and it was like 10 to 12 people, and I don't know how much time would be, like a minute.
Well,
like,
how
really?
long is it for?
It didn't say. It just said when it started.
Oh,
It has to be at least an hour, right?
right.
So I don't know.
10 minutes.
I'm not good at
probably
math.
8 minutes. 8 minutes is like the.
Jesus, that's a lot.
8 minutes.
Yeah.
Hi, what's your name? My name's so and so. Your name's so and so.
That's a lot.
What do you do for work?
Because I can see a lot of downtime for that. 8 minutes per person. That's not good.
It's good if you like somebody though.
It is, but anyway. So I started thinking about all the negative shit, but then I started thinking like you, and you're like, like you're gonna fall in love, and I was like, yo, how about if it does like at least not even work out, but how about if I do start dating somebody, and then I started thinking, well, logically this would have to happen. Like I would have to sleep over there a couple nights because I'm not gonna come back up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I would probably like sleep over, and like that made me happy. You know what I'm saying? Like sleep over, chill out with the chick. Like not have fun like sex, but like just have fun. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
us together. And but my main thing was just like I don't know. It kept rolling back in my mind, just like laying down with said person and just being at peace with the person, like us, like not cuddled, but like like
Chilling.
she was like nuzzled in me, and I was just like
You're
chilling.
really feeling it.
What are you what is it? Are you
I'm just saying, like you're really feeling like the lonely bug. I could tell.
Oh, that okay.
Yeah.
um,
He's fiending for some touch.
I am.
Stay on your side of the couch.
I wouldn't do that. Stop it.
I'm just saying, don't touch my dog.
Whoa.
I'm playing.
But
Where's
yeah.
my dog?
So I don't know. It's I don't know. But I am nervous as all hell, but I'm not backing out of it.
Good. I'm excited.
I'm
I'm
gonna
put
do
it in
it.
my calendar.
Wow.
Call Martini, October 1st.
You're so stupid. Nah, I mean, well, by the time you listen to it, I've already have gone. So I'll give you the latest update.
Next episode.
Next episode. So, or whenever it comes up, But
So other than that, nothing else? Like you haven't like perused POF or...
Oh, I mean, whenever our last, when was that? We were talking about, damn it, what were we talking about? How like, sowing your wild oats, that episode. Mm-hmm. Ever since
you were on Tinder.
Ever since that episode, I've been on Tinder and POF, and it's they're both cesspools. I don't understand how people
That's what
can
swipe.
Like
Tinder's just for sex, though, isn't it?
That's what people turned it into. But still, at the same time, I don't know how people get lucky off of that, because all the time I see people, women say, "No hookups, not here for hookups. I'm looking for something real," which is fine. That's
Right.
fine. But all back in the day, it was like, yeah, man, I fucked my third chick this week. On what? Tinder. What the fuck? It's like, how are you?
Why don't you do Bumble?
You have to be signed on Facebook. I was gonna do it.
God, you on your Facebook.
I was gonna do it. But no. But yeah, yeah, I think I'm gonna get off them. Both of them. They're just bad.
What about eHarmony?
No, that's like marriage. That's like married at first sight, but like
Put an ad on Craigslist.
but not. What? So I can die? So you want to do this by yourself? You want to do this show by yourself?
I don't think it's that bad. Jesus.
It is. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, yes.
Well, I look forward to hearing about the speed dating.
But yeah, I've definitely been feeling the lonely bug. Yeah.
Anywho's,
why you gotta did it like that? But we'll see. I'm excited, super nervous, because I don't even know how to explain. I mean, I'll dress nice because I don't want to because regardless, even if I dress nice, I still have like geek apparel on me all the time, so I should be okay. But yeah, I
don't know what geek apparel is, but
no. I mean, my
like
life.
a Star Trek watch.
No, like my keychains, my keychains and all that stuff. Like they're like geek stuff, like, because I really don't know what to expect, because speed dating on its own is its own thing, but then now you're bringing this genre into it. It's like, whoa, like what's going on?
It was like pretty cheap, right? It was like $5 for them. 12?
No.
$20.
Yeah, I think so. Like 20,
Not
25.
bad.
No, it wasn't bad at all. You know, it was yeah, I'm gonna go there. I'll probably make a day out of it. Go there. Go there like, I don't know, 4.
What part of the city is it in?
Midtown Manhattan.
Oh.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'll go there, have some fun, and then just go to the thing. I'm very interested because I've always wanted to experience speed dating. I feel that that's just
I'm so excited.
that's a crazy aspect. Just sit there and then, try to make the best of yourself in a lot of time, and then I don't know, mark the people, like, okay, I like number 5, number 7, number 9. And like, what do you do after? Like, that'd be so cool if, like, you really, like, vibe with somebody and then, like, you leave with them after. Like, that's
Doesn't
awesome.
it work
But I don't know.
like how, like, they have to pick you too?
See, I don't know, because I've seen the, I don't know if I've ever showed you that show called Geek Love, where it was like that. It was like, the thing from Comic-Con, the speed dating from Comic-Con. Like, yeah, they gotta pick you too for you guys to be a match, essentially. I don't know how this one is gonna work. I really don't know. But I am nervous.
I'm reading about it right now.
To put yourself, just to put yourself out there. But I think, actually, no, I know that I wouldn't have done it if I didn't know that I would at least have a leg up with the whole geek part of it. Like, if it was like regular speed dating, oh, fuck it, like, I'm out. I can't do it. But this should be fun. This should be fun. So
cool.
I just hope it's not too much of a competition, because geek people can be very competitive. Yeah.
Wow, speed dating for tall singles.
For tall singles?
Yeah.
Like, how tall are we talking about?
I don't know. There's Nerd Night NYC. I don't know what that is, but that looks cool.
Nerd Night NYC.
I'll forward the page to you. I'm not really sure what I'm reading.
Okay.
Anywho, so cuckolding.
Yes.
Or is there any other exciting things going on in your life?
No, that's pretty much it. Yeah. So, all right. So finally, yeah, 40 minutes in. Oh, sorry that you had to wait. But like, again, we haven't seen each other in a while, so we had to
catch up.
Yeah, catch up, dish all this out, and you liked every second of it. Stop it. Okay, you love us, So, oh yeah, congratulations to the well, I guess to us, because we hit over 7,000 downloads.
Oh, nice.
So that's awesome.
On Podbean?
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah. So that's great. Thank you.
And shout out to everyone who's newly following us. I get the emails every day.
Yeah. Thank you for that. Oh yeah, and for that person in the back saying that, like, yo, you're not supposed to spy on your exes and stuff. Yo, leave the yoga chick alone. Blah blah. Listen, she is still registered to this podcast, so she may very well be listening. So if she could be in my life, I can be in hers. Mic drop. So there you go. Yeah. So episode 83, is gonna be about cuckolding. So for the people who do not know about cuckolding, essentially, okay, well, let's just get into it. I saw this website. I saw this article from yourtango.com, and it's called Everything You Ever Wanted to Know About Being a Cuckold and More. So, here we go. And this is pretty cool. So it says cuckold originally meant being the wronged husband of an adulterous wife. That was like really like in 17th, 18th century, something like that. And the word is derived from the cuckoo bird, who is known for laying its eggs in the nest of other birds. Only in this case, instead of eggs, it's a wife laying with a man who is not her husband. The important part of this the important part of this definition is the notion that the husband has no idea that his wife is pulling one over him. Calling a man a cuckold is to mock him, according to this definition. Not only is he not man enough to keep his woman from straying, he's also a fool who doesn't even realize that his wife is cheating on him. Cuckolding or cucking is when a man and his partner derive sexual pleasure from the woman having sex with men who are not her partner. Very often, her partner is forced to watch his wife or partner being unfaithful. It's a fetish that, like many others, is formed in a masochistic love being humiliated. In that way, cuckolding is a subset of the BDSM kink world. There is, of course, an equivalent moniker bestowed upon women who like to watch their men having sex with other people. They're called cuck queens. Many women who are participating submissives love the idea of watching their man have sex with other women. It is the ultimate sacrifice and gift, and that's the dream of every submissive in a BDSM relationship. So, I remember in, season 3, episode 7 of You're the Worst, Lindsay pretty much tells her husband, Paul, that things aren't going well in the relationship and in the marriage, I should say. And she wants us to try something different. So she is like, "Oh, I want to do like cuckolding. You know, I want to have like no." She says, "I want to have sex with other people." That's what she says. And then he's like, "Wait, what? I don't know." And you know, him being, I guess, the beta or whatever, and like submitting. He's like, "Okay, like I want to, do everything, for our family and stuff." And
whack.
Yeah, so there's that. So but that's the cuckolding with just relationships. But the thing about it is when people do it while they're married, and there's a different thing too. And this is from yourtango.com as well. And this is a section about cuckolding in marriages. And it says, in the fetish cuckolding subculture, the female is typically sexually dominant while the man takes on a submissive role, only becoming involved with her or her lover when the wife permits it. Sometimes he remains completely celibate in the marriage altogether. A main ingredient in cuckolding marriages is humiliation and denying the husband sexual release until his wife decides to allow him to climax. In some marriages, the husband may even wear a male chastity belt, further allowing his wife to control over his orgasm, which is what happened literally in the episode. Part of the sex play is also the comparison of penis size and the wife shaming her husband for not having a large enough penis to give her full enjoyment of penetration. For this reason, many men in the fantasy of cuckold consider a black man dominant. And this is very true, because the how I found out about cuckolding was way before this episode of You're the Worst. I found about cuckolding through porn, because I didn't know what was going on in the scenario. I was like, what is going on? Because like I would see like the husband would be like, "Oh, come on," whatever, like Cheryl, like, "Come on, Cheryl, like let's go." She's like, no, like look at your dick. It's like, it's so small, it doesn't do anything for me, blah blah blah.
Damn.
And it'd be like a really, I don't know, they would find somebody to portray this guy, and it really would be like a small dick. He's like, I can't do anything with this, blah blah blah. And she's like, "You know what? I'm gonna show you what a real man is," and it'd always be a black guy. And he would come in with his huge ass monster cock, and she'd be like, "This is a real
Dun,
dick."
dun, dun, dun.
Exactly. He's like, "This is a real dick," and blah blah blah. And then she'd like suck it and then like fuck it, whatever. It's like, yeah, like, oh my god, like, okay, I'm being stereotypical. Okay, Tyrone, oh my god, blah blah blah. Like, this is amazing. Like, you see, this is how you're supposed to fuck me, Daryl. And he'd be like in the corner just like, oh man, like, I'm never gonna be able to fuck my wife like that, and blah blah. It's like, this is how you're supposed to fuck me. You see? And he'd be like,
Kind of degrading.
Man. Oh, it's absolutely degrading. But the thing is,
But how does that make you want your man more?
I'm sorry?
How does that make you want your man more?
I don't know.
Or I don't get it.
Because like
People are weird.
Because that's the thing. Well, I mean, I'll get into the last article about like the intellectual part of it, but just the act itself, it's almost because the cuckold is not supposed to participate, because I believe as soon as you do, I think it just becomes like a threesome, and that's not the goal.
Can he jerk off?
Yeah. He just can't participate. Like the
watch
girl.
me have a good time.
Exactly. Yeah, and the cuckold gets off of it. Now, of course, like the guy doing it is probably getting off of it too, because he's fucking a chick,
right?
And of course she is too, because it was
but
like it's her idea.
He has to be cool with like, I guess he would be cool with it because he's like, yeah, watch me dominate your woman.
Yeah, that's probably a high for him too.
Right, a piece of like, I'm the man.
Yeah, that's probably.
Now, does cuckolding go the other way? Like, could it be a girl watching?
Yes, cuck queens. Yep.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. And which is funny because the podcast that I listened to, Guys We Fucked, one of the hosts, Christina, she wants badly to experience that with like her man of like 5 years. She was like, I don't know why they haven't done it, because it's not like they're not open to that stuff. Like they've done things before, so it's not like he's opposed to it, or at least I don't know. But that's like one of her her fantasies. Like she wants that to happen. Like, oh, I can't wait to like see him like fuck somebody.
My friend who was a swinger, I don't know that she still is. She told me that like when she saw like these girls like wanting her man, like because they went to like a resort where like you could like do stuff, like swing.
Yeah,
I'm like do stuff, where you could swing or whatever. Yeah. She said like to see women like wanting her man like made her want him more.
Oh, well, yeah.
I don't know that would go the same for a guy, because guys are like very territorial. I'm pretty sure if I told my boyfriend, can you watch while this guy fucks me? He'd be like, you can go fuck yourself and don't ever talk to me again. And I would do the same if he said it to me. Right. Because I will stab a bitch. Mm-hmm. I don't even like chicks like hugging my man. I'm like, no, you can't do that. Sorry. No, I'm kidding. A little bit.
No. Well, to go back on your thing, like, yeah, that always elicits some excitement that other women want your man. You know what I'm saying? From the first thing that you said about
my friend.
Yeah, about your friend. Yeah, I was like, ooh, like that means that I got a good one. Like that's great. But yeah, me personally, I can. Oh well, to go back on your thing, yeah, like I am like super territorial. I believe I said this before, but like I remember I went to a wedding with my ex-fiance, and a friend of mine of like at the time, like 15 years, and he was already married and everything. And I remember she went to go get a drink from the bar, and he went to and I was going there to like meet her, just to meet her because I don't drink. And he noticed that she had like an open back, I guess that's what that's called. So he noticed that she had like a small tattoo, right? Mm-hmm. And he was like, oh, like he wasn't gonna touch it or whatever. He's like, oh, look, like I didn't know that. Obviously, he wouldn't know that she had a small tattoo because her back is always covered. I was gonna say closed. That's the opposite. Her back's always closed. He's like, oh, look, you have a tattoo, and like he was pointing at it, and my heart, I was like, you better not fucking touch a hair on her chinny chin, mom.
Damn,
No, but I don't know why, because like he wouldn't like cheat, like he wouldn't do that to, he wouldn't do that. Maybe I am, but but I was like, yo, I was like, you better not. But I was just like, oh wow. But I guess maybe it's because, well, yeah, I mean, I do get jealous, but I think it was because it's something that only I saw and that he was noticing it. You know
right?
What I mean?
You got territorial.
So I was just like, yo, you better not. So I can understand that. Like I don't think I would ever be able to sit there and watch somebody else dominate my woman. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I will say though, I am curious as to how, let's say, if it was a threesome, not me, but like my girl, me, and another guy.
Mm-hmm.
I would be curious to see how she felt, you know, about like getting pleasures from everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I'm interested in that notion.
You're like, if she's down, what?
Like I'm interested in that notion because like I see. Well, I mean, you see that all the time, like in porn, whatever. Like the girl is on her back and one guy is doing her from the front, like the vagina, and she's sucking another guy's dick, and she's having a blast because she's.
Is she though?
What? Most of her erogenous zones are being like touched and affected, you know. That's what I'm saying. Like I would be interested in that to see how she reacts to that, you know what I mean?
That's kind of depends on what kind of girl you have. Like if you have a girl who's like down for a monogamous relationship, obviously she's not gonna like that, but there are some women who are like, yeah, I want to try different things, I want to explore different things, and that's cool. Like that's your thing, then do it. But like you have to decide whether or not you want to be like with a girl like that. Like those are questions like you kind of play around with, like when you start dating. Like, oh, have you ever had a threesome? Like, you know, I do a podcast. You know what cuckolding is? And she'll be like, yeah, I did it last week with this guy. You're like, oh, gotta go.
Gotta go.
So like, I mean, it would really just depend. Like, and the question is, would you want to be with a girl like that? Like, or maybe you do. Maybe you secretly want to have threesomes and you're not telling me. Hey, go for it. But like, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm.
I wouldn't be cool with it.
I don't know if I have the stomach for that.
I would feel bad if I was like getting pleasure from someone else and my boyfriend was there.
Right.
Like, because I'd feel like so shitty because I'd be like, oh my God, like, don't hurt his feelings.
Right.
But
yeah.
don't stop. No.
but that's
I mean?
a very real
right.
feeling.
But like, and then if I saw some like chick like going down on him, I'd be like, come on.
Right.
Like, I'm not down with this.
Or how about if, well, okay, so let's say in my instance, like, let's say, you know, my girl is cuck queening or whatever, and she's seeing me fuck another chick. How about if that chick does more things than my girl?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like,
maybe
damn.
you'll convince your girl to do more.
No, she'll probably be like, I don't like that.
Look, there are a lot of people who can separate love and sex.
True.
I'm not one of them.
Right.
We should have found someone to come and talk about that. Maybe we can in the future.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Unless I'm single and I'm just like, fuck it. But those days are like way behind me. I don't think, like, if God forbid I become single again, I just don't know if I could do that.
Right.
I'll have to go into the
But that'd be interesting. Well, I guess that wouldn't count. Like, you can't cuckold while you're single, right? That doesn't make any sense.
I mean,
it would just be like a threesome.
It wouldn't be a threesome because he would just be watching. Be some voyeuristic creep.
Well, okay, it's, yeah, so it'd be voyeurism because you're not being humiliated. Like, that's not my chick. Like,
right.
This is just hot to me.
I don't care about your feelings, son.
You know, so that'd be weird. Yeah, well, actually, who would want to do that if it wasn't your girl?
There are some people. Look, like let's say you're a voyeur, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, this dude's coming over later. I'm single.
Mm.
I'm like, this dude's coming over later. We gonna fuck. I'm like, yo.
We gonna fuck. That sounds so like, I don't know, like just substituted like we gonna watch Jeopardy. We gonna fuck. Sounds so boring.
We're gonna smash. We're gonna go to the smush room. And then you'd be like, word, I really need to like rub one out. Can I watch? And then I'd be like, sure, Martini, have a great time. Like, do what you want.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but I wouldn't care because, I mean, I would care. I'd be like, what the fuck? People are watching us. But like, the person wouldn't care because, like, there's no emotional attachment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like, I feel like in You're the Worst, she used cuckolding as an excuse to have an affair. And
for him to be okay with it.
And for him to be okay with it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what would really turn me on is cuckolding. And like, I think a little bit it did work, right? Like, was she like semi more impressed with him at some point? I don't remember.
No, she wasn't impressed with him at all.
She just wants to keep fucking the black guy.
Well, yeah, she kept fucking the black guy, and then he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna be the best cuckold person that you ever known." And you know, he read up about it, and then he got himself a chastity dick or whatever, like a chastity cage, and he put it on because you can only have that on when you're flaccid. So like. And that day, he had two people. He brought in two people. The one that she kept fucking, and a new guy. So she would have a threesome while he was watching, but she didn't enjoy it because she was looking at him suffering, like literally,
Right.
and whatever, because like he was getting hard. But he was getting hard, but at the same time, he was degrading himself. He was saying like, "Oh, I'm not worthy to look at you," blah blah blah, and she was not into it at all.
Right.
She was just like done.
Because if you have some emotional level for that person, you can't like see them suffer. That's sad.
Yeah. So
I wonder how many people like actually do it. I mean, if there's like an age demographic or something.
oh, that'd be interesting. Yeah. Yeah, either
I
an
don't know,
age
cultural
demographic.
demographic.
Yeah, either that.
Sounds like a white people thing. I'm white. I could say that.
Right. I don't know. I that would be interesting. But you know what? Whatever number it is, I bet I'd be surprised by it because I don't think it's a small number.
No, I mean it's been given a name.
Mm-hmm.
Like ghosting was something else until people were like, "Yo, ghosting."
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I just couldn't do it. But again, if it's something you've tried before, like definitely call or write to us. I want to know how it works. I mean, I know how it works, duh.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I want to just know like what was your experience? What did you feel? What were you thinking? Was it awesome? Was it terrible? Were you the person watching? Oh, you poor thing.
Yeah, we could have a part two. I would really be interested to hear from both sides, like
Right.
like cuckolding and cuckweening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I'm interested to see why the woman would get off on being her boyfriend just straight wreck this chick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe dominance. You think that's part of it?
Maybe.
Like, ooh, look at my man go.
I think like
you know?
for my friend, like she said that like it was kind of like a turn on to her because like he's like so gentle and like he was like so gentle and like loving with her. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah,
And like with a stranger, you're just like, fuck it, we drunk, let's go.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So to kind of see him be aggressive with someone, I guess maybe she felt like there was hope or something.
Oh, she wanted him to be aggressive with her?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. And I guess another thing too, it's
They're divorced now, but I mean,
all right. So but another thing too is like you don't I can see another thing. I'll say this with me. You don't get to see it in third person.
right?
You know what I'm saying? You don't get to see your woman or your man
Mm-hmm.
do his or her thing. So it probably could be interesting to see that, and you're like, oh, so that's how that move looks like from the outside, as opposed to him being like right there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So maybe that's a thing. But then just record yourself if it's that serious. You know?
I don't know. That's weird. I couldn't do that either.
But record yourself?
Yeah. I mean, maybe.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be opposed to that. I would.
It goes to the cloud.
No. If anything, no, I wouldn't keep it.
You're like, it'd be on an old school camcorder.
No, for real. No, like if it was me, I would definitely want to do that, and then her and I like look at it later, and then just delete it.
Go over the play-by-play like a football coach.
Yeah. Just like, yo,
Should have lifted your leg a little bit more there.
yeah. Y'all like that swirl. Y'all like that swirl. No, but like I don't know. I wouldn't mind
Like, yo,
doing
when
that.
you did that, oh my god.
I wouldn't mind doing that.
I guess I would do it.
Cause like it's
Just
like
not on my phone because God knows, like,
you'd press the wrong button.
I know.
Share on Facebook. Oh no.
I'd send it to my ex-boyfriend by accident.
Oh no.
The travesty.
Yeah, I hear you're so heartbroken. The travesty. You be like, yeah, bitch. Like this is how it's really done. Cuckolding from afar.
Cuckolding via mobile.
Yeah. Oh man, that's funny. But yeah. So this is from thedailybeast.com, and this is the sex fetish for intellectuals. So yeah, this was interesting what I was hearing about this. So it said once a month, Doctors Paul and Sally Pines, a pair of New York City area PhDs who have been married for 25 years, check into a hotel suite with another man. As Paul looks on, Sally and the man snuggle up together on the couch like lovebirds. Soon, their clothes are off, and before long, she's wailing in ecstasy as the man has aggressive, passionate sex with her. Paul, helpless, can only watch and suffer. Afterward, Paul serves lunch to his wife and the man in the suite dining area. They eat in the nude before launching into another long, loud, sweaty session. For Paul, this sort of suffering feels like heaven. Imagine looking at the guy who is about to go to bed with your wife. Imagine hearing the man crying out in bed with your wife, says Paul, who pleasures himself like a madman during these encounters. The high point of cuckolding is when your wife says she wants the other guy all the time and never wants you. Sally's body makes it very clear that this is true. It hurts me worse to know this, so it's better to know. Worst/best of all is watching Sally bond with the other man, not only physically, but emotionally, when, as Paul puts it, she's masturbating him with her mind. This emotional bond that women form with the third party is a topic of excited discussion on cuckolding forums. One member of ourhotwives.org/forum admits being more afraid of Susan going for a walk to the ice cream store with a lover than having her having 3 different men in a week. If he just fucks her and goes home, that's one thing, Paul says. But if they fuck for an hour, they have an intellectual relationship where they sit and talk for 2 hours afterward, it hurts a lot more. In this respect, cuckolding attracts the very highly educated, Paul says, adding that it's truly intellectual in its enterprise because it replaces sexual touch with humiliation. Well, I can't say that word. Well, I don't know why. Humiliation and emotional pain, both of which are psychological. Most of what gives me physical pleasure has to go in on my brain. I'm totally being classist, but this isn't like people in redneck bars asking each other, "You want to fuck my wife?" It's much more complex. It's pleasure on a different level. That is serious. That is really serious. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if I could ever do that. But you did raise a good point at the beginning where it's like, how do you, for the woman, how does that make you want to fuck your man more? You know, especially if this random guy is doing a better job. You know, how does that bring you guys closer together? Or, I don't know, maybe it's because you learned different moves now and now you can use it with each other?
I don't know.
I guess, like, you know, just like your friend was like, she wanted her guy to be super aggressive, and maybe he was after? He's like, oh, okay, now I know what to do with you.
I mean, obviously it didn't last that long, but
Well, yeah, but I mean, the sex still could have been good. It's just that they just weren't compatible,
right?
Like, relationship-wise. But I don't know. I just find that very interesting.
I don't know. It's a little weird. But
It's
I
a
mean,
little weird.
yeah, it's not for me. I mean, I get why some people have fetishes, and you know, they just kind of gave a name to that because people were, you know, watching like live porn before. But I guess, like, I wonder like how much the emotional component needs to be there. Like, do you have to like be attached to someone? Because like,
I think it is because you need to be humiliated.
that's fucked up. It's really fucked up.
It is. But is it fucked up if the guy likes it? You know what I'm saying? I mean,
it's not fucked up. To me, it's fucked up because I wouldn't do it or I wouldn't participate in it.
Yeah.
But like, if it's what you want to do, like, then that's your thing.
Yeah.
I'd still seek counseling.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, that's like, whew. Like, yeah, the most that I can do.
It's like cutting. It's
Okay.
like self-mutilation,
Mm-hmm.
but to your emotions.
Mm-hmm.
To your
It's
heart.
masochism.
Yeah, self-masochism.
Yeah. The most I could do is like a threesome, but like me not participating and you having fun, you know what I'm saying? Like with my girl, like, whoa, like, that's crazy. Like, but
I don't even think I'm gonna have sex in the same room as somebody. I know people have done it, but I don't.
okay,
Like, if there was another couple in the room,
Yeah,
I wouldn't
yeah.
be able to have sex. I know my boyfriend wouldn't. He's like super private.
right, yeah, and you want to share that time. I mean, but I don't know. Then
To
again,
each his own. I mean, people do it all the
Sometimes
time.
you know you don't. Sometimes it is what it is. Like, yo, if I'm not gonna do this right now,
He's drunk. He's asleep. Let's go.
I can't. Yeah, exactly. Like, this is my only shot. I can do it. I wouldn't ever rule it out, but it's not my go-to.
Right.
You know.
I actually have a song of the day. Whenever you're ready.
Oh, okay. Yes. What is the song of the episode? Song of the day.
Rockwell. Somebody's watching me. I always feel like
Oh my
watching
god.
me.
That
Which was sung by Michael Jackson.
is
Fun
funny.
fact.
Yes. Well, the chorus. Yes.
The chorus, yeah.
That is funny. That is funny.
Yeah.
Wow. That's good. That's good. That's a good one. Somebody's watching me. Oh, that's great. But yeah. I mean that's pretty much all that we got on it. You know, that's pretty much the episode.
Yeah, we'll put a thing out there. Maybe we can get people who've actually done it. And maybe want to do like a quick 15-minute segment on like. We'll follow up with it.
Yeah, and absolutely. Yeah, thank you for listening to us on Podbean, iTunes, Pocket Cast, Stitcher, and
Google Play Music.
Yes, and please rate, review, like, and subscribe to us on any of the devices that you listen to. So, yes, do you know anybody who's cuckold? Have you been cuckold? Are you doing it right now as you're listening to this? Like, please write to us at bedlovebeyond@gmail.com. Go to our website for more on these articles, www.bedlovebeyond.com. You can call or text us at 201-862-8BED. That is 201-862-8233. You can hit us up on Facebook and talk to the other fans of the show at www.facebook.com/bedlovebeyond. And also you can follow us at bedlovebeyond on Instagram, Twitter, Periscope, and YouTube. And speaking of YouTube, I'm definitely getting the episodes on there. By the time you listen to this episode, I should probably get 90 to 100% of all the episodes on there. It's been a while. Sorry that we've been saying and YouTube for like the past year and we haven't gotten to it. We've just been very busy. You know, it's a two-person team. You know, and we're doing the best that we can. So thank you for rocking with us. But yeah, you'll have yet another way of.
Can I start promoting the YouTube page?
Sure. I mean, I guess.
Okay.
But yeah, so by the time you listen to this, all of them should be there. Well, hopefully all of them should be there, but about 90%. But yeah, so yeah, okay. So that is the show. I'm Martini.
Still Jen.
All right, we'll see you guys next time.